Here finally. Yeah, it took a min. I was grabbing some snacks. W. Do I walk or fast travel? I don't know, I wouldn't know which one's faster. Well, it is about the advantage or skipping it. Well, don't skip the advantage then.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You'd best hurry it up. Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvarn. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
Cornelius. Who asked that? If guy just felt like say Cornelius. Say. That crab is the size of a small child, Jesus.
Damn it!
I gave up this kind of thing a long time ago.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
I cannot rest you!
Just get...
I'm not afraid of you. Did you hear that?
You're starting to make me angry.
I was just getting warmed up.
Someone there?
Who's it? There you
Over here!
Did you hear that?
I'm too old.
Come and face the Forsworn! I cannot face
Rub this on yourself.
gotta get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom. Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Yes, I think we must be close to the entrance.
Wonder, remarkable, preserved. Amazing, eh? To be standing at the very end. Ah, here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered me with Cyrodiil? This whole place appears to be a shrine to Riemann. He ended the execution.
It's coming to life.
See what's up ahead. Shows bolts. Here it is. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Hesperin, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Aldrin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Aldrin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here he's falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Hi.
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking... You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything
Should I
about
try
Alduin?
Austrian stuff?
No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have... Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. We'll look around Sky. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to
Gonna
Tamriel
be a
in the
hassle
first
to get
place,
going.
in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Oh, they... Their ancient mission fulfilled, and the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something from our orders.
Be right back. I'll update you if it works.
guide you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? Do not be so sure about that. Beware. The Blades may claim to serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. As for me, I kept from you only what you were not yet ready to know. Are still not ready to know, as your question reveals. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Va. Kor.
grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Look! 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 Look!
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strumach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it. Joaquin. The word calls you. Go to it. As elf, but as Dova. Ah, yes, Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me. Bachlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean Vokeen? Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz. A fair answer. Rofus. Even we, though, but you haven't. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name throat of the world? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unslad. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Krosit, you are likely better. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Return, but then you will see them. They were mighty. I warned them again. Yes, there were a few of us that rebelled against Alduin Stur, his tyranny. We aided the humans in his overthrow. But they did not trust us. Ni-Ov. Their inner councils were kept. I was far from here on the day of It was said to force a dragon to experience the concept of mortality. A truly von Mindoran. Incomprehensible idea to the immortal Dove. I have taught the way of the voice. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, though knowing a word of power is to take its meaning into yourself. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? It is called Think of. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Which calls to you, Dovahkiin? Faith, Ponder the meaning of that is fine. Which calls to you in that is. Think of this as the fire builds in your soul. In your Dremyolok, which calls to you, Dova, fade in your tongue. Speak. I will listen. Harder than it pushes back. Look thum. Which calls to you in your that. Think of this as the fire builds in your soul.
Sup.
Brett.
Huh?
I used to dream of it. Ah, you're back. I hope you've made some progress on tracking down this shout we need to defeat Alduin. Ah, indeed. And there's a pretty puzzle. Not the kind of thing you will find in your local bookshop. Let me think.
Perhaps the College of Winterhold. What learning there is in Skyrim is gathered there. One of the mages there may be able to put you on the trail of this Elder Scroll.
Then the flash of light just on the horizon.
What do you need?
We could always use help picking. Honest pay for honest work. Aye.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Sun feels good, huh?
Look! And you're not bringing home any.
And you'd have me do what?
I used
Join
to
the
be
cop?
an adventurer.
You
Don't
asked
just
me,
walk
not
away
a
Then I
knife
took an
when
arrow
What
and
did
it
you?
fell off into
I'll
the
sell
sea.
just about anything. Wasn't by choice, I can tell you that. Options were in short supply. Without the coin to pack up and leave, I decided to take the... Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly... So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top. Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this worthless junk. Some line about this clothing in Ingol Barrow. He said it was worth more than its weight in gold if I took it back there. Something about placing it back in Ingol's chamber, I don't know. What was I thinking? Even if it were true, I'm not setting foot in some ancient tomb filled with who knows what. I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Fine, here you go. You get killed on account of this thing, it's not my fault. Got it? But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you? All right, then.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college. And if, in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more important question is, why are you here? Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within? Do you? It is true there are some here who have spent years studying the accumulated knowledge of the scrolls. But what you seek does not come easily, and can destroy those without a strong will. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort. Dragonborn? It's been so long since we've had any contact with the Greybeards. Do you really have the voice? I would be most impressed to see that.
Look!
So the stories are true. You are Dragonborn. Normally, you'd need to show some aptitude with one of the schools of magic. But you... I think there is much that we can learn from each other. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college... I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Can you get guns in this game? No, but there is magic.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. No? Well, then she hasn't gotten to you yet. But she will. And don't you believe a word of it.
9mm?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my... But she isn't. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you.
Never mind.
honored. Lead the way.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes. Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching all of you very closely.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find that Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure. Welcome to the college. Another new student. Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? I see. Well, please let me know when you are.
Yes, of course. I am an advisor to the Archmage. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the... Well, perhaps that is why you're merely an apprentice here. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here. Now that stability has been established to guide its people through this time of transition, perhaps not as often as he should, in time, I believe he will be... Are you quite... I'm disappointed to say I've learned little during my time here.
I don't want to... You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance? I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them. A mage is only as good as what he knows. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's most... And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? Or are you just someone's errand girl? You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. What about... Wait. Are you? Were you the one the Greybeards were calling? I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Until next time. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. He's been gone for a long while. Somewhere up north. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact. But, haven't heard from him since.
careful.
Winterhold's glory days may lie behind it, but the college is...
Well, it's about the advantage or skipping it. Skipping some comments. Sup? Can you get guns in this game? No,
I'll
but
sell
there
just
is
about
magic.
trinkets,
9
odds and
millimeter?
ends, that sort of thing.
Huh? Never mind.
Until next time. If you're looking for... take a look.
Can I help you? I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Ours is the only family left that truly cares what happens to
What's your
Winterhold.
business here in Winterhold? Stay clear of that college, if you know what's good for you. Nothing but foul deeds behind those walls. Winterhold has lost much of its history, and with that much of its power. I aim to change that. I've heard rumors of the resting place of the Helm of Winterhold, the very same helm that Jarl Hansa wore in the First Era. Hansa was in line to be High King of Skyrim, you know. Good. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for your return. Aye.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellikar.
My days at the college are long behind me. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Don't do that! If there's anything you need, let me know. If you... Unlike some folks here in town, we have nothing against the college or the people that come and go.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
We may not have as much to offer as Whiterun or Solitude, but we'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Look!
Well, it is about the advantage or skipping it. Skipping some comments. Sup? Can you get guns in this game? No, but there is magic. 9mm? Huh. Never mind.